Hello Golden Valley, Mr. Sargent here. Thank you for checking in. As usual, we have a Google form for you to complete after today's video, and the form is due at the end of the week on Friday. Now in the meantime, I've been reading some of the comments that people are making, and I've noticed that some people have commented that this Lucha Cougar guy, some people have suggested that I am Lucha Cougar. Some people have suggested that I'm just putting on a mask and pretending to be Lucha Cougar. Why would I cut my hair and do that to myself like that? Why would I cut up my ties? So the fact that thinking Mr. Sargent is Lucha Cougar, cray cray. Anyway, what we're gonna do today is calculate something called the median. And the median can be very simple as long as you remember that the median is simply the middle value in a series of numbers. So what we have up here are 5 different values. What I'm going to do is rewrite these 5 values, but I'm going to rewrite them in order from smallest to largest. The smallest number is 8. Cross it out. The next value is 10. Cross it out. The next number is 12. Cross it out. Remember, I'm writing them in order from smallest to largest. 13. Cross it out. 15, cross it out. Now the median is the middle number in a series of numbers. And as you can see, the 12 is the middle value. So the 12 is the median. So all you need to do today is get a sheet of paper, write the numbers down in order from smallest to largest, find the middle number, and enter that in your Google form. It should go pretty well. However, I would like to write down one exception where it is a bit more challenging. This next sequence of numbers with a 50, a 40, a 46, 41, 49, and 44. Notice that we have 6 values here, and 6 is an even number. Anytime we have an even number of values, we have a bit of a different challenge for us. As we did previously, we will write these down in order from smallest to largest. So the smallest is a 40. Cross it out. Next is 41. Cross it out. Followed by 44, cross it out, followed by 46, cross it out, 49, cross it out, and 50, cross it out. When we have an even number of terms, the problem is that the middle now has 2 values. So we calculate this by taking those 2 values and we calculate what's called the mean. Now I heard that Lucha Cougar was like, oh, Mr. Sargent's not mean, but he's average. I don't care what you call it. Do you call it the mean? You call it average? You call it Mr. Sargent? I don't care what you call it. As long as you do it. Let's just add 44 plus 46, and let's divide this by the number of numbers. There's just 2 numbers. So we'll divide by 2. 44 plus 46 is 90. And 90 divided by 2 is 45. So there it is. The median or middle number for this series of terms is 45. If you think about the people who run this country right now, they're all older people who are trying to make decisions. But believe it or not, they used to be teenagers sitting in a high school classroom. And if you think about they used to be teenagers, that means that right now there are teenagers in this country who will someday be leaders. Now most old people, they don't come up with new ideas. They just do the same thing over and over that they were taught when they were younger. Now young people, they are the ones with new ideas. My son is 6.5 and he has a lot of Legos to play with. Most people know how these Legos work. You just put them together There they are, somebody shows you, and you do it the same way for the rest of your life. Now my son, being 6.5, he built something yesterday that I had never seen before. He actually took these Legos, and he took a piece like this, and he actually fit it in between the dots of the other piece. I'd never seen that before. I don't do it that way. I follow the directions. I do it the way I was taught. But my son, nobody told him how to do this. He figured it out himself. It was an independent and a new idea. The old people, like me, we won't have new ideas. We're going to keep doing the same thing over and over again, even when it doesn't work. It's the young people, the teenagers now, who are going to have to solve the problems that we face in this world. You are going to have to come up with new solutions to the problems we live with. Stay creative, be an independent thinker, and come up with new solutions.